Alrighty. What's up? Good evening, y'all. 10:30. Confession. I decided to, another day. Another day of just not doing anything. Instead of working, I decided to sleep in at like 6:30. Or no, it's like 6. Or really? Yeah, 6:30. Today, this morning. I wake up at 4:30. I read my Bible. Didn't really do much. You can look at all these recent videos, past week or so, past 10 days or so, fallen off. And you can literally predict where I'm going from my videos. I'm not getting any work done. I'm getting less and less disciplined. And I relapsed. I was freaking watching. I decided, hey, I was distracted and I have it blocked now. Yeah. I was watching the 300 movie because I haven't watched it. I was interested in, I've been listening to, wow, my freaking brain is all scattered too now because I've relapsed. But let's see, I've been listening to this a lot. God of War, Kratos theme, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, I want to watch 300, that Spartan movie. And I watched that. And when I got to the sequel, by the time, because both movies, they have sex scenes. By the time I got to like the main one in the sequel, I was already weakened. Like overall, more music, more YouTube. There's just a growing lust and a weakening shield, basically. You can literally predict it in my videos. So, I can't do nothing. I thought I freaking had it blocked. I'm gonna block it like on camera. I thought I had the URL in Rumble. Yeah. I thought iframes. Hold up. Okay. Now this should be blocked. Thank you. And as well, YouTube should. There we go. Remind myself. Because I freaking wavered off. This is exactly what happens. 43 days. I think I'm literally going to spend the next week detoxing. Because it's just copes and distractions taking on new forms. Podcast, music. Yeah, now it's not directly porn and video games, but it's still YouTube music. And then literally, I haven't watched a movie this entire time until today. And based off those two movies, I was awakened enough to submit to my lust, my temptation. And it's a constant decision. I could have resisted. I could have just closed everything, picked up my Bible, repented. No, that's not what I did, and I lost. I have this here. This is the main point of this video. For you gentlemen, lust is a struggle for everybody. This is a key point. The Bible, it's not a book of old. It's a book that applies to any age. This is about King David. One evening, David got up from his bed, walked around the roof of the palace. From the roof, he saw a woman bathing. The woman was very beautiful, and David sent someone out to find her. Her name was Bathsheba. This is a famous story. She's whatever the Bible like lists the parents and like whose daughter she is. He basically brings her to his chamber, and he sleeps with her, and she ends up being pregnant, and that opens up a whole bottle of worm. Anyways, I read this out of order intentionally. It starts with, in the spring, at the time when kings go off to war. David was a king. He's meant to be at war. He's not supposed to be chilling in the palace or whatever. If he was at war, he would have never saw Bathsheba. He would have never been on the roof. And I'm going to be watching a movie if I was working. I want to be scrolling on TikTok, weakening my mind if I was working. And it ain't really TikTok. It's mostly YouTube shorts. But all of them. I've just did what I used to do, basically. I wasn't doing anything. And I realized it today, because afterwards I was just watching YouTube again. Before making this video, I wasn't making this video. Literally, my phone just died, so I'm recording it right now. I've just been watching rap reactions because they're entertaining. They lift my spirits to a degree. So it's a cope. But gentlemen, get to work. You're not going to be having time to be tempted if you're putting in the work. If you're doing what you need to do, there's not going to be room for it. And you're not going to have, your standards are going to be high. Like in the beginning, my standards were high. But over time, I'm just less discipline, lowering my standards. And then bam, I relapsed today. I look like an idiot, a hypocrite, a failure. I mean, obviously not my first rodeo. This example was just another reaffirmation of what I already know, of how I already know how I work with my cues, with my discipline, with the weakening of my mind and the growing of my lust. It's not my, literally, I guess I'm pretty sure this is like my highest score, if you want to say it like that. 42 days. So today is day 43. The next 7 days. Come back in a week. In a way, I need to do a full detox. Like literally. No computer, no phone. This might answer your question. Computer. Quiet. That just broke my train of thought, but full detox. I gotta rebuild my relationship with God. If I was, because I've been wavering in all of it. I've been reading The Way of Superior Man. I've been less consistent with my Bible. Really barely reading it. No wonder. You can literally see it in my videos. You can see, you can predict, like I've said this like the third time now. You can predict it. I'm not doing the work. The discipline is wavering. I'm sleeping in. Shame on me. Gentlemen, I hope you can learn from this lesson. It ain't worth it, bro. Afterwards, what did I feel? Only regret, only pain. such minuscule pleasure after, like, instantly, like we say, post clarity. Yeah, it's pointless. What was the point of that? You just wasted all this built up energy. And I noticed today, I feel the strongest I've ever been. And I just let it go. Now I weigh more. Yeah, I've kind of been rather consistent with working out and tracking calories. I'm better than where I was when I started this, sure. But this could have been avoided. And I take full accountability for it. So, yeah. Love you. Jesus loves you. Don't make my mistake. I look like a fool. 42 days. And what have I accomplished? I was supposed to get my first sale this month, said by this very mouth. All talk. What the freak, dude? Bruv. I'm really pissed at myself. And I think I'm meant to obviously not dwell in a state of depression or whatever. But I should take care of it with God. But definitely don't distract yourself with YouTube and continue down this path. Because that's often what I did back in the day. It would just be a constant cycle. Video games, movies, YouTube, and then relapse. And that cycle would happen multiple times throughout the day. That would be what my day was filled with. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, I guess this can just be a day. I guess this isn't my 2 videos today. This is 2 in 1. Whatever. Peace.